Hey everybody, good morning if it's morning when you're watching this, if not good afternoon, good evening. So welcome to today's video. It is actually a Monday morning when I'm filming this. I have just dropped my son at school. My eldest daughter takes herself to school. I've just got my youngest here with me, but she's just having her breakfast while she watches the iPad. So I have got a lot of things I want to get done today, so I figured I would film it for you and we can just all be productive together. So I've been struggling since the kids have gone back to school just to get into well, not struggling, but just I want to get back on top of everything, because obviously they've had like almost 7 weeks at home over the summer holidays, and you know, I wasn't spending like all day every day cleaning. We were just kind of like enjoying being together, so the house suffered. I'm not gonna lie. And yeah, so I also want to just pop all of my autumn decor out, but I've had 2 birthdays. Well, I will have this time tomorrow. I've had 2 birthdays a week apart. So my son's birthday is the 3rd of September and my youngest is the 10th of September. So in my bedroom I've currently got like a stash of presents just tucked down behind the error there, so I can't really do a lot with that until tomorrow when we wrap it up, and the error's having to stay up here for now because the weather's been crazy and I've not been able to dry it outside. But I figured we would film a video. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to roll the decorate for autumn into one, because otherwise I feel like this video is going to be really, really long, and it might jump to a few different things. But first up, I'm up in my bedroom. So if you're new here, we have our loft converted, so this is mine and my husband's bedroom. So I want to wash our bedding because it is in desperate need to be washed. The weather looks, you can probably see from the glow coming in, the weather looks really, really bright today, and I've just checked and we're not due any rain, so I should be able to get that out on the line, which is the best way I like to get the bedding dry, because it's white as well. Although I'll pop like a bleach detergent in there to keep it nice and white, I just feel like nothing beats a line dried bedding that you can climb into. So we're going to do that, and I feel like I'm going to wash it in the new Mrs. Hinch fabric collection. I managed to get my hands on it, and I wasn't going to dip into it just yet because I'm trying to use up my old bits, but considering I'm going to be popping my pumpkin throw on that you can see just behind the fan, I feel like it's only right that we do that. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below. It's been a few weeks since I've had a cleaning video up, so let me know in the comments if there's any videos you want me to do in the future. I'm kind of making a bit of a list of videos to get through, well, not get through, sorry, I mean film, now that the kids are back to school and I've got more time. But yeah, I hope you enjoy, and let's jump into the video. So we're starting, as I said, with stripping the bed off, and then we can get this in the washing machine so it can do its cycle, and then we can hang it out on the line. So like I said, I am using the new Mrs. Hinch fabric conditioner. I actually got mine from Home Bargains, but I know it's also being stocked in B&M as well, probably a few supermarkets. So if you are needing a new fabric conditioner, I highly recommend it. It's just giving me all the kind of like wintry feels, and I do need to finish up my summer one though. This was just like a little sneak preview of using it. But like I said in my introduction, I just feel like there's nothing better than climbing into freshly washed sheets and just being all cozy. So that is the first job, and then we're going to move on to dusting the bedroom and getting some sort of order in here. Once the birthdays are done, I can really get into organising. There's so much more I need to do in terms of my Vinted, so I've been really, really slack with that. I know I've mentioned it in a few of my vlogs. If you've not watched any of my vlogs before, there's always a couple linked in the description, but if you are a follower of mine and you've watched any of my vlogs, you'll know it's not a new thing. I do always say about going through like all of our stuff, there's always bits that the kids are growing out of, things that I don't wear anymore, so I'm trying to get better at that, because do you know what, the worst person in our house for keeping things that they do not need, you'll probably be really surprised, is Tom. So he needs to get better at that. But yeah, if you're here for organising, decluttering, then I hope you'll consider subscribing and joining me, because I do have really high hopes for getting my act in gear. And I thought, it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. Okay, please excuse the state of this utility. Again, we've got ironing coming out of our ears. There's things just piled on top of things out here. This isn't in today's video, so stay tuned. We're going to be blitzing this utility, but I've currently got balancing under my phone the decor box for my autumn bits, and yeah, it's just, this room is directly off of my kitchen and I can see it, like as I'm doing this voiceover now, I can see it out there and it just gives me anxiety. But we've got a little cameo here from little Miss Penelope, who, by the way, when you're watching this now, she is 3. How has this happened? Like, how? I honestly, why does time go so fast? Like, I feel like I've blinked. Like, I was re-watching the other day, just because I do like to watch my own videos back, especially like when I'm pregnant and stuff, and I was watching my Nest With Me video where I was getting everything ready for her, and I was there with her and my bump, and oh yeah, she's 3. Anyway, we're going back up to my room. So I'd been into Primark, had a few things that were still in the bag, so I'm just sorting those out, popping them on the hanger. I managed to get some really cute knitwear actually, guys. Prices were slightly higher than last year, I feel like, but this cardigan is wool and it is so nice, so I'm really glad I picked those up. So now I've added them, I've actually pulled some bits out of my wardrobe to replace them that I can pop on Vinted. So next we're moving over to the bedside tables, and I'm actually pulling the bedside tables out in today's video because there's a lot of dust. So if you haven't seen any of my videos, the flooring in my bedroom is actually like LVT, so it's not carpet, so I find the dust really shows. It's quite good because it clumps together and goes in one area, but these bedside tables needed to be pulled out and they needed a good hoover under, so we are definitely tackling that in today's video.
I can't spend another second with my brain. Gotta get up and get out, but there's a problem. Every time I go outside, I see your face. Wish you could be here right now, lay here by my side, all day, all day, all day. Tell me it's gonna be alright, we gon' work it out. No way, no way, no way. The floor is cold, it chills my bones. I'm all alone, stand next to you. It's been a month since you've been gone. I'm all alone.
Okay, now we're just giving the plants a little water. So I've had a bit of a rearrange with the plants, mainly my fiddle leaf fern, which we'll see in a moment, because it was actually crushed behind the error. I was having to bring the error up to my bedroom rather than our utility because the heating hasn't been coming on yet, and it was taking a few days to dry inside, where I don't know, the heating maybe should have come on, but I obviously don't want to put the heating on right at the start of September. So our loft room is so hot. Fun fact, we don't even have the heating connected up here, and it's so hot, and the washing dries on the air within a couple of hours. So that's why it's up here, but I thought while we're at it, let's just give the plants a good water, move them around just so we make sure they're in like a really good position, because obviously the lighting changes when we move into the winter months because it's not light for very long, so sometimes you have to move them around a little bit. My fiddle leaf fern is very sensitive and it really thrives when it's getting direct light out of these Velux windows. I've also got packages everywhere at the moment because I've had a few like online buys. I felt like I went a bit crazy over a week span, but I've had really good sales, so I've just started to put bits away for Christmas. So again, stay tuned, all of that good stuff is coming. I feel like I'm like really prepared this year. But can you spy in the corner there? That is a Vinted pile. So all of that is like baby toys that I've pulled out, and there's so much more I need to pull out. So we're going to declutter. I'm just getting my dressing table area back into some sort of order because Darcy tends to do her hair up here as well, and then obviously she doesn't really put anything back. So I was wrapping Ollie's presents up here and doing Vinted parcels, so I've got my sellotape and good old bits like that. But this area needs a good dust as well because the window is right above it. With all that building work going on outside, it does get very, very dusty. And with it being the summer holidays, I have neglected this. Like, I feel a little bit embarrassed to say it's probably not been dusted up here in about a month, which is disgusting. But we are tackling that today. upright hoover. If you see my other videos, you'll probably see I use the Dyson quite a lot, but I don't know, I'm not loving my Dyson at the moment, guys. So anytime I pull my Shark out, like to do the rug and things like that, you'll see it in a minute when I take it downstairs, I just feel like it does a very, very good job. I mean, it's quite bulky, don't get me wrong, and it can't get under like the bed like the Dyson can, but I'm not mad at that today because I don't need to get right under there, but I just feel like it's doing a very good job. So the Shark is being featured in today's video for no other reason than the fact that I love it, and I just love its little headlights because it shows me some dust that I don't see. But yeah, we're just going up here. So where I am now, this is the side that Tom sleeps on. So when the doors have been open, obviously things can blow in and out. You know, you've got those little, we call them little fairies, you know, they like blow off of the grass and things like that. There was quite a few of those behind his bedside table, and they can also get stuck in the curtains. So I'm just giving them a bit of a shake out underneath. And this hoover's really good actually because it's got a little button that you can switch to do hard floor or carpet. So yeah, I'm just really loving the Shark at the moment, guys.
It doesn't matter what you're gonna say. I just need time right now. I'm going alone tonight.
Now we're just doing a very quick clean in the ensuite. It's already had a deep clean, so this is purely just like a maintenance clean. Is that the right word? So I do this. I don't do this every day, guys. So do not think, oh, she's got her, you know what, together, she's doing this. I do not do this every day. This is probably like, I don't know, I mean, if I'm in a good mood, twice a week. But I like to just do this because then it means my deep cleans don't take me all day. So the lighting's a little bit dark, apologies for that. And I find the angle's really tight in here. So I am going to be looking at buying another lens for my camera. So I've actually filmed for some reels and things like that on my iPhone, and when I'm on video I can like press the option to zoom out to 0.5 instead of 1 is like the standard, and then you can zoom into like 2, 3 and 5. 0.5 is amazing because it actually shows you my whole bathroom. So I need to get a wide, I think it's a wide angle lens for my camera, so apologies that this is like a little bit, it looks like it's zoomed in, but this is the furthest I can come out on this camera, and you've got a lovely angle of my back. But essentially all I'm doing here is I'm just using my Flash Spray Wipe Done spray to just wipe the sink front, the windowsill, this little glass shelf which we stand and charge our electric toothbrushes on. So if you haven't dried the toothbrush, it leaves a very lovely ring of toothpaste. So we're just getting rid of that, and I'm just using this one spray because I feel like it's amazing for the bathroom and it makes it smell lovely and clean.
Talk to me nice, talk to me honestly, look in my eyes.
And then we've got a very glamorous toilet shot, but you know, we all need to clean our toilets, don't we? So I'm just actually starting by pulling out my storage box. So in this box I just keep like my spare toilet rolls, my wipes, my toilet cleaner, you know, the good stuff. And it gets really dusty down here because it's quite a tight space. Now in this bathroom I do use my steam mop and my flash mop, but sometimes you cannot beat just good old hands and knees scrubbing the floor, so that's what I'm doing. And then we're going to give the toilet a clean down. So the wipes I'm using, they're literally just a really cheap make from Home Bargains, but I've been using them for years and they're so good. I think they're about 69p for the pack. They last you ages. And I've just popped down one of those Astonish bowl tablets, so you just drop it in the bottom and it does its thing. And then I'm just wiping it all down, and then popping the toilet cleaner in, and then we've got a fresh clean toilet.
You be more than one thing, I need more than less than I do. Say you're a good guy, make me believe it. Don't wanna hear it, I wanna see it. See how rewind, when we rewind, it feels so nice. I can't help hide the sweet talk. I'm already on my way, I'm pulling up, don't be late.
Okay, then we're just going to give the floor a little clean as well, so the main bathroom floor. And again, I'm just using my Flash Spray Wipe Done spray and just a cloth, no mops today. I just find sometimes with this little area it's just easier to do it like on my hands and knees, and that way I can get all the little bits up and clean. Okay, so we're moving on downstairs. So I've left the kids' room separately because we're in the middle of just transitioning their bedrooms and just updating them. So I'm now downstairs in the front room. The sofa, I made the mistake of looking for the remote and lifted a cushion up, and oh my goodness me. So I do actually need to clean all the sofa cushions, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to get that filmed as well before we truly get into autumn, and I won't be able to dry them outside. But I'm just lifting each cushion up, cleaning underneath, and then just rotating the cushions so that way they kind of like wear evenly. So I try and do this quite regularly, so I've just flipped it up the opposite way. So I'm just going to do the same thing around all of the cushions, and then I'm going to bring my Febreze spray in, give the sofa a nice spray. That way it's got a few hours to really like soak in before everyone comes home from school and then sits on it.
I won't make it easy for you now. You got 2 minutes of my time, and I don't really break too easily, but I'm worth it, cause I'll slip into your dreams tonight. Oh, so give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Just watch me breaking your sweat. You're falling into me, touch me. I swear you would do anything that I want, so keep us awake till the dawn. Baby, feel free. I wanna make you sweat on me. I wanna make you sweat on me. I got you wrapped around my finger, but don't you try to call me tomorrow. There's nothing personal in having a little fun. You wait and see if it's worth your while. So give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Just watch me breaking your sweat. You're falling into me, touch me. I swear you would do anything that I want, so keep us awake till the dawn. Baby, feel free. I wanna make you sweat on me.
Okay, and I just knew that the rug also needed some TLC, so a good deep clean. I actually need to use the carpet cleaner on it, so that will also, I'll probably do a separate video, guys, actually, where I've cleaned the sofa and the rug. So I'll try and get that filmed next week because the weather looks amazing next week. So let's make a pact that we're going to get that filmed. But like I said, with this Hoover, my Dyson does not pull the pile up on the rug like this Hoover does. So I've switched it to carpet setting, and you can see there from the lines how much it's pulling up. But what I'm going to do in a second is I go over it now with the Hoover, then I'll actually pick the rug up, shake it out, lift that and the little anti-slip mat that's underneath. I'll pop it all on the sofa. You'll actually see me in a minute. I have to dust off my feet because the amount of stuff that came out of this, like, oh, I don't even want to know what it was, just general bits of dirt, and I've just walked in it and I didn't realise, so I have to dust my feet off. So then I'll switch the Hoover to hard floor mode, and then yeah, it's all nice and clean. I need to also pull the sofa out because, again, when I was doing my nightly let's find the remote, the things under there, you know, they've probably now gone to the dark side. So next week, stay tuned. I'm going to do a whole series of deep clean. We'll get everything ready for winter, and yeah, get everything spotless. But that is going to be the floor then done. It doesn't need to be mopped because I only actually did that a few days prior to this. That's how quick dirt builds up on this rug. So yeah, it's just a Hoover in here today, and then I'll lay the mat back down, and then I can start just popping all of Penna's toys back where they belong.
Memories in my head, like Polaroids on walls. They remind you to look ahead. Time is running out. Time is running out.
Okay, so now the mat's back down, we're going to hoover it again just to make sure we've got everything out. I always get questions on this thing that's under the mat. It's called an anti-slip mat, and I just picked that up from Home Bargains, and I think it's about £2.99. And yeah, like a couple of times a year, maybe once a year, I'll replace it and get a new one, because you can see where it's like walked across the rug. It does push it down a little bit because it's like a foamy texture, but yeah, that's all that is, if you were wondering. So we're now going back up into my room because the sheets are now dry off the line. So we're going to be making the bed again, and stay tuned. I've actually left in at the end of this clip a little sneak peek. I've not shown you like the fully end result with the pumpkin cushion, but you get to see a little sneak peek of the pumpkin throw, and it looks so cute up here, like so cute. Okay, now I know I'm going to get questions on this. So this spray that I'm using is the Lenore Crease Release. I'm sure you've probably heard of it, but it is actually amazing. I don't tend to get on with it too well with things like the school shirts. I've seen so many people use it and it's taken everything out, but I feel like I still need to use the iron with things like my school shirts. But you know, I will still keep trialing it, but especially with bedding, I do not iron my bedding. Sometimes it goes in a tumble dryer and it can be a little bit more creased that way. When it's been put on the line, it tends to not be as creased, but the sheet definitely needs it. And I find if I spray it, pull the sheet really tight and then tuck it all in, as you can see there's literally no wrinkles. So if you're wondering what I'm spraying on the bed, it's that. I always just use the blue one, which is a Spring Awakening one, but they've got a few different scents. It's just that one is my favourite scent, and I pick mine up in like Home Bargains or B&M.
Prison cigarette smoke, is it the print you wanna leave behind? Get all those cold eyes cold looking, but say bye bye bye. I don't wanna talk before the moment slowly slips away. Get a little dirty, baby, nothing you ain't gonna take, yeah. Fire burning like I do under my tattoos, just a remedy, 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 yeah. And the way you go, baby, don't you know there's a remedy, 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 yeah. Darling Palooza, ain't gonna lose ya. I'm gonna do that. Darling Palooza, ain't gonna lose ya. Darling Palooza, ain't gonna lose ya. I'm gonna do that. Darling Palooza, ain't gonna lose ya. Was it hot for you, baby love? Hot for you, baby love? Hot for you, baby love? Hot, 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 hot for you, baby love? Hot for you, baby love? Yeah, yeah. Hot for you, baby love? Hot for you, baby love? Hot for you, baby love? Hot, 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 hot for you, baby love? Hot for you, baby love? Yeah, yeah. Fire burning like I do under my tattoos, just a remedy, 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 yeah. And the way you go, baby, don't you know there's a remedy, 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 yeah. Yeah, there's a remedy, remedy, yeah. Oh no. Darling Palooza, ain't gonna lose ya. I'm gonna do that. Darling Palooza, ain't gonna lose ya. There's a remedy, remedy. Darling Palooza, ain't gonna lose ya. I'm gonna do that. Darling Palooza, ain't gonna lose ya. There's no remedy, remedy, yeah.
Every night I'm going on the grid, texting back, I want you, hit you up, I'm on the other side, I miss you, Take you off, I came in way too strong. Cannot keep it low key. Got me drugged, you're firm.
Okay, so that is going to wrap up my back to school clean with me, kind of like getting back on top of the house. So I really hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. If you're not already, hit that subscribe button. If you hover over the bottom left hand side of the screen, you'll see my name. Hover over that. If you don't know where the subscribe button is, that's a really easy way to find it. But yeah, leave me a comment down below and I'll see you in my next video. Bye everyone.
Telling you that I need you, but you're off my radar now. Found myself in between the lines, underneath your bed sheets. It started fun, but now